Yeah. Yeah. What brought this up?
Oh, I don't know, man. I just thought about it earlier today. I was just like, actually, no, it was in the venue. Someone brought one of those in the venue, and I was like, oh, I can make that noise.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, chalk that up to noises that Black Guy Gamer can make. That's cool.
I hate everything about today.
Back into losers' quarters, we actually are going to see Joker Palu, which is not super surprising from ZNC Falcon, and then also Palo PT as well. I guess Mute feels like PT, or excuse me, that Palu is probably the better overall round doubles character, which makes a little bit of sense. And I love just how slow-paced we've seen the Louisiana team so far. There hasn't been a lot of wasted movements. They're getting paid by the button here, so they're trying to make sure we get as much out of it as possible.
And I'm very surprised too that Mute actually is playing Palatino right now. Probably something about the matchup, or in this case, the team that makes someone switch. Careful! Oh. I
feel like it could be one of those things where like maybe Palu's going to be able to follow up off of like Ivy throws better than Peach or Teo would, so I guess that makes a little bit of sense there.
Yeah, the damage or knockback from back air or forward air would probably definitely kill the opponent. So. Oh! That's unfortunate. I thought I was the right one. Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing okay. He did right there, and oh, that forward smash is definitely going to take it.
And I like that a little bit of aggressive offstage pressure there from Ned against I believe it's going to be C.Falcon playing Joker, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Goes on the back. That was really smart. He's gonna make that back. Ivy Sword putting in some work. I'm very surprised he's still stuck on him. Nice snare. That was really good patience coming from Ned right there.
But it is cute if Arsene coming back. So that's going to be a little bit of a difficulty here. Yep. Oh, we see the Zard switch finally.
That's
hits the up smash. And see, it's stuff like that, right? How big you see Palu's up air is. It's going to make things a lot easier for Mute to follow up. And just an unfortunate sequence. What a shift there in momentum.
I had no idea that was actually happening, but I mean, like I said before, they played it really well. Now they're going to probably try and run with this momentum. Here we go. We're going for a ride. Oh. Nice tomahawk there coming from you. That's holding on to the stock for dear life. Good stuff, too. Oh, my God.
And, yeah, it's things like that that makes Palu probably the better option here in dubs.
Don't blame me, dog. Just chill. Yeah, just chill, man. You don't even have to worry about it.
You put the work in.
He's holding on to that stuff now.
You've earned the trip back to the Pokeball.
That was kind of smart, but that cost him. Yeah, it was smart, but then it kind of cost him. Goodbye.
Spawn platform.
Yep, and stair stop. We're gonna have a 3v2 in just a second when Arsene comes out. Nice.
Ooh.
I like the way how these two are playing, man. Ned and MuteAce are definitely.
It's really phenomenal watching how good Ned is in the assist role here. Like, he's really playing on the outside in, trying to just follow off of stray hitboxes. Just been a phenomenal positioning this entire time.
Yeah, nice guy trying to save his team because Arsene on stage is not anyways for him. Nice, catching that jump right there. That's good. Great coverage coming from Team Mute.
And now what do you do? Yep.
Oh.
Damn, that was quick.
That thing's huge.
That's how you know you've been putting that practice in. You can't hit that online.
Oh, of course you can't hit that online. No. Ibisur got a solar system on his back. The hitbox is huge. And game one going to Team Ned and Mute. That's, I mean, like, phenomenal, man. I was kind of concerned at first when the game first started because I haven't seen him play Palu in a long time, but he definitely did put in the work right there. We're going on to game two. Hopefully, maybe they can change up the strategy because it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, man. Because that was holding on to that stock for a long time, and you know, just like, you know, you have the ability to switch between Pokemon and stuff like that. But his use of Ivysaur, fantastic and great. And like when he was trying to recover back on the stage, he switched back to Zard, then recovered low with Squirtle, swept back to Ivysaur through the Razor Leaf, and then switched back to Zard to try to survive.
What's kind of funny is that both Mute and Ned are kind of in the same position, right? Mute's picking between a couple different characters, Bayo, Peach, Palu. Ned's picking between a couple different characters, Squirtle, Ivy, Charizard.
Yeah, I think Mute just completely give up on Bayonetta, though. He swears that character's bad.
It's because he is.
What?
You play giant characters. Of course you struggle with her.
Yes, I am large. I am the size of a planet. I hate that character. I hate characters that move fast. Game 2. We're going to Town City.
We'll get the psychiatrist couch out in just a second for you. We'll work that out.
Please.
Look at the slow start, though. I love it. Just like both of them daring each other to come across the screen first.
There we go. Get some creating a little bit of distance right there. Oh. Want her ride? No, not yet. Town City, man, this is I mean, like, I'm pretty sure this is just it's a good stage for both teams, to be completely honest.
I will say, despite losing game 1, I have been fascinated by the pace that blue team plays at. Normally, doubles is something that's kind of this breakneck pace, this really hectic experience. But the two of them literally have just been waiting so patiently at all times.
Ouch.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, nice. Coming from right there. Save them. I'm saying.
And that's something we didn't see a ton of in game 1. Was C.Falcon really taking full advantage of Arsene? I mean, that's the reason you play this character in doubles. Joker does a lot for you as far as controlling neutral and controlling space, but it's really Arsene that's going to make that huge difference.
Ooh, this might be it. Zion Man trying to play a little bit of mechanical, trying to get in safely. Whoa, going for a ride, baby.
And once again, it's this brilliant spacing by Ned to follow up on all these great hitboxes coming out from MuteAce that allow this team to synergize so well. Did he footstool him?
No, that was like he was in the forward tilt and then he got hit by that game.
No. I think Ned footstooled MuteAce to prevent him from being knocked all the way off stage.
Oh.
That was looked like split-second timing. I can't say if it was on purpose or not, but it was absolutely amazing to watch. And then another back air there from Arsene. Unfortunately, this time, actually, yeah, both times now on MuteAce. It's been a bit of a struggle for him versus Arsene in this matchup.
This time Zai is holding on to that stock. Just really, really tight, man. They're not going to do it just yet. It's still doable.
I like the switch. Oh! But I like the coverage there from
right
Z better.
Oh, there we go. Ned coming in, immediately saying, all right, I'm not having any of that. Both y'all got to go now.
And this is just now a completely even game.
I'm going to leave now. I want you off my stage now. Nice eco right there.
And look at this back-to-back play here we're seeing from blue team. Just phenomenal spacing this entire time. These two really feel like they've been playing for what seems like years now. I wonder if this was a Smash 4 team back in the day. Because this looks like a ton of synergy.
Ouch. Ouch. Not looking good. Not looking so hot right now. Yeah, they're both separated. Let's get close together. Oh, the big monster.
All three of Mute stocks were lost to Arsene back here.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
With the crowd. That's a good explosive flame, and that's a good.
Do you ever think the Animal Crossing villagers get really confused when they see a Pokemon on screen?
Yes. I mean, if I was an infantry VGBootCamp, I'd be confused if I saw anything.
You're like, wait, what? You guys don't own homes?
Dude, it's easy. Just go into debt. Smash. Are you grabbing the legs? Ooh.
His spacing is so good.
Like, Ned's still holding on, man. Like, I'm starting to get nervous. Never mind.
It's so good to watch.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm looking at this as like, if Ned randomly kills one of those guys and the other one real quick, it's gonna be a problem fast.
I'm a sucker for good neutral, and that was really, really, really good neutral.
I was just trying to dance around him, trying to make sure that he doesn't get grabbed, but unfortunately, like, he picked the wrong option. I saw him trying to do a couple four-sided forwards just to poke.
And it's one of those things, right, where, like, you have to go to Zard there for the kill power, but you're playing Zard against Joker, you're playing Zard against Palu, and unfortunately you're playing Zard against Joker and Palu at the same time. Like, both of those things individually are bad. Combined, it's even worse. And now we do see the Princess come out from MuteAce here to try to win back momentum in Game 3. This feels like the most even game we've seen so far on the stream, considering both of the previous sets were both 3-0s. It's obvious that this is going to be the closest one we've seen so far, but I'm really interested to see how this set develops. We've seen really great spacing all around. You know, these lead assists here from Palu with the explosive flame as C.Falcon tries to come in with Joker and approach with Nair. Just phenomenal stuff to watch.
This is definitely a comfort pick right here. FP and Princess Peach on FP. That's a blunder. Walking blunder. Hopefully they don't get too separated because they work. Team Mute works really well on joined together. I don't want them to be too separated because certain things happen to certain characters. Now Arsene's on the mix right there.
If you heard that Smash Tech start up as well, great spacing on MuteAce's behalf to try to be away from that.
Ouch.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh gosh, my body.
Stop me when you've heard this one before, but Arsene's pretty good offline. And that's just been the difference maker, honestly. Like, you look at how Game 1 went compared to Game 2. Arsene was not a factor, and now here in Game 2 and Game 3 as an extension, he has been the deciding factor in almost all of the stocks we've seen.
Yep. And Stabilizer was just trying to hang on, just like throw more buttons out there, man. Because that's what he wasn't doing Game 1.
Oh no! Great positioning there from the Louisiana team, forcing MuteAce down to his last stock already. And now a 2-stock, if by numbers only, lead between Louisiana and Ned and MuteAce here.
Yeah.
Z and C.Falcon really, really confirming themselves as to why they're here in this top 8.
Right now, man. Get rid of her. You missed it right there. Going too fast. They really need to get rid of, they need to get rid of Zai right now, though.
Oh.
Palu needs to go.
The Tetracard there playing a huge part as well. Goes for the hook shot, too.
Nice, and that's going to do it. That back air, sending Joker off stage.
Now, this is a great spot. If they can somehow manage to claim this Joker stock without another round of Arsene, this is huge for their chances in Game 3.
Yes. Oh no.
This is the back throw combination there. However, as this stock ticks on, so does this meter here. And that was a big turn of events there. That was so close to being an even game, and now is 4 stocks to 1. And you are going to be going through the blender.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. That's a big body. That's 63% right there for just existing. Nice.
Hi. Oh, great spacing.
Back air.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, that was big. Nice tag.
All right, all the way across.
Die. Good, Zach. Okay. What are you going to do, man? Counter's a counter.
Palu stepped in and said, hold on.
I got you. Let me show you a real counter.
I got this. And folks, if this is your first time seeing Z and C.Falcon, if you don't know, now you know. These two players are phenomenal and have been a threat throughout the Southeast for so long. C.Falcon was one of my favorite players in Smash 4 as well. A diehard Rosalina main despite the name.
Yeah.
Despite the C.Falcon tag. And now watching him succeed on the main stage here at Affinity Con, it's just phenomenal. You look at it. You look at how this bracket lays out, right? You would expect if you were a betting man, you're just looking at bracket. You're going, man, Ned and Mute, they're probably going to go pretty far. I may not have heard of C.Falcon and Z. I think they're probably going to beat them pretty easily. And now we're sitting here back against the wall. Ned and Mute have to figure out game 4 right now.
No.
The character switches haven't worked. The stage switches haven't worked. What is the answer? I'm
pretty sure the answer is you just got to be careful and not get most of the stocks is coming from C.Falcon. C.Falcon and that Arsene are definitely coming out, clearing out those stocks. And Z is just standing there, just trying to just chill and hold on to the stocks as long as they possibly could.
Well, and it's not even just standing there. Like, it's just such precision. When it's just standing there, you have to worry about the neutral B, you have to worry about the side B, you have to worry about him falling up after long Joker strings with up air. Like, Z has played such a great support role, and I pointed out game 1 how good Ned was doing it. But in reality, in the background, quietly, Z has been putting on a clinic of how Palu can really just be so successful in multiple ways in doubles.
It's not about holding forward, it's about being defensive. Nice parries coming from MuteAce right there.
Looks like we're going to get Arsene in just a second here, too. Smart switch. Oh!
Oh, goodbye. Ouch.
Mute's trying not to have flashbacks from game 2 here, trying to figure out what to do. But then the F-tilt up smash.
Not too close, man.
Get out of it. Yep. All right. Gets down.
Well.
Great use of the air dodge down, but MuteAce very ready for it with the grab, but is going to lose a stock. We see Z and C.Falcon up to 6 stocks to 4 right now. And it's one thing to be able to like step back and hold positioning. It's an entirely other thing to be so comfortable down there in the corner like that. But a mistake.
Unfortunate, yeah.
That was a full Arsene bar gone.
Just gone, man. He would have came back and wreaked all kinds of havoc. But unfortunately, that stage said, nah, I'm going to get in the way, bro. What if I got in the way?
Still a pretty strong position for Blue Team right now.
Oh, he's got Arsene. It's like he never left.
Ooh, the trade between the side piece.
Okay. And this is looking a lot like the last couple games, man. Once again, he's just holding on to the stuff, man. Just getting away with murder. I feel that like it becomes a 3v2, you know, because Arsene's on the field.
Oh no!
Oh, the roll. Oh.
Now he's really going to have to hold on to this. Practically, if you do the math on it, almost even percent across the board now. But it really just comes down to who takes this next stock, who can really establish position. But, with Z so high up in percent, that Arsene bar came back so quickly.
That's so, oh my gosh. That up smash was charging for 8 million years, dog. I thought the up smash was going to come out before he even threw him. That's perfect timing coming from him. And once
that
again,
up tilt was so clean.
Z's just doing a great job. They got to take out his stocks.
He's dead.
Dude.
He's dead.
Yeah.
I just can't, like, I've seen Z and C.Falcon. I know how good they are, but I'm still just so amazed at how well the two of them have played together. You know, I went into this expecting a nice competitive game, but honestly, I expected Ned and Mute to come out on top. But right now, this looks like a very, very dominant last 3 games.
Trying to get back on stage. Oh, real quick by his teammate, man. Toss him in the fire.
Back throw. Oh, it doesn't get see, and that's one of those things too, right? Like, you have to be ready for stuff like that, and that's kind of the benefit of living near each other as doubles players. You get that offline practice so easily.
Oh, well. There we go. This is looking even, man. Get rid of that Palutena, it's going to be its own problem. It won't be a problem anymore. Ouch.
Only the sour hit. This is so hard right now for Red
Oh,
Team.
no.
And stop me where you've seen this one before, but now for Charizard.
Okay, this is definitely doable, but it's going to hurt.
That's such a good setup.
Yeah. It's like you thought he would be able to get up attack so that he would be able to negate that, but unfortunately it was far away. Blocked it, grab, back throw.
That was so good. That was so good. And honestly, folks, if for whatever reason you're just now tuning in, download the Metafy app for iPhone, that way, or MetaView app for iPhone, so you can actually go back and watch clips of this throughout the day and make sure you get a chance to see this, what's going on. You already see it on the screen there. InfinityCon 2021